In this video, I show you how to create a flawless sublimation tumbler without any ghosting or seams. So let's get started. The first crucial step is to prepare your sublimation tumbler and some tool. PYD Life 20 ounces sublimation skinny tumbler. Cup tumbler cradle holder is the ideal tool to help you wrapping tumbler. Heat-resistant glovers. Heat-resistant sublimation tape. This sublimation paper was printed in advance by me. I used the Sawgrass SG1000 printer. Butcher paper can protect your machine. Paper trimmer and scissors for cutting designs. I also use a weeding tool scraper, which is nice but not required. Tape measure soft. Lint roller. Okay, now let's check out how I make mine. Step 1. The sizes of tumblers from different brands are different, so you need to determine the size of the tumbler before designing. These rulers will help you measure the full wrap print size of the tumbler. The Y ruler measures the circumference of the tumbler, and the soft ruler measures the length. Step 2. It is also very important to cut the sublimation paper. The seams must not leave white edges. As you can see here, the white edges at the seams are not cut cleanly. If there are white edges, the seams will not be arranged together properly, so you have to continue to cut these white edges off. Step 3. When the tumbler press is not powered, use a tumbler blank to adjust the pressure. If the tumbler moves, the pressure is too light. The tumbler does not move and the pressure is medium. Step 4. Use a lint roller to remove any dust and residue, making sure it is clean and free of any dust or residue. Step 5. Cup tumbler cradle holder helps you to easily fix the tumbler while fully wrapping the tumbler to ensure perfect sublimation without ghosting. Step 6. Use tape to attach sublimation paper. From the video you can see I use a lot of tape, and I'm going to do this all the way to the other side. We're going to take this scraper. This could be an old gift card, this could be your fingernail, whatever you have, and we're going to rub it on both sides of that seam. So rub on one side, and then rub on the other side, and you want this to just kind of disappear as much as possible, and overall, we want the tape to be down really well. So I like to just go over all of the tape with the scraper. Just make sure it's down really well on the tumbler. I'm going to wrap the tape around the bottom rim. And as I put the tape on, I'm going to pull extremely tight, and as I'm pulling, I'm looking to see if there's any air bubbles or any creases, and if there are, you're going to want to try to smooth those out as you're going around. Use again the scraper, and squeeze out the bubbles at the bottom and top edges. Step 7. I will use a butcher paper to protect my machine and use some tape to hold it in place. This is just to prevent the sublimation ink from bleeding. Step 8. I have my press heated to 356 degrees for 60 seconds, and I like to put the seam to one side, so that way the seam gets pressed twice and it is already set the right pressure, so I'm just going to close it. It beeped. I'm going to open that up and I'm just going to turn. We'll just close it again. 60 more seconds. When using the weeding tool to remove the tape, be careful not to scratch the tumbler or your hands. And there you have it. A stunning sublimation tumbler with no ghosting or seams. The design is vibrant, crisp, and seamlessly applied. Thank you for watching our tutorial on creating a sublimation tumbler without any ghosting or seams. We hope you found this guide helpful. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more sublimation tips and tutorials.